지금으로부터 아주 먼 미래, 탐사선 마젤란호가 우주를 여행하고 있습니다. 이들은 지구에서 아주 먼 은하의 초신성을 관찰하는 중인데요.
Aft view screen, please. Forward scanners now, please.
Impressive sight, isn't it, Father?
No bolder evidence of God's grand design.
Evidence? No. All I can see are the remnants of a supernova. Random patterns of heat and light.
The patterns may be random, but the process, the elaborate mechanics underlying it all, is that random? Life, consciousness, is that random too?
Given an infinite amount of space and time, an infinite number of atoms connecting in an infinite combination of ways, by sheer random chance you would create life. Now tell me, Father, how does the Jesuit in you reconcile himself with the physicist? Told Galileo that this business of the Earth revolving around the sun was a lot of rubbish.
Now you have me on a technicality, I'm afraid. It isn't Christmas anywhere else in the universe, save by our ship's clocks. Doesn't feel quite right to me somehow.
As a matter of fact, there's a surprise of sorts, a present, if you will, waiting for you under the tree. She says she's picking up a planet on the long-range sensors and a subspace beacon that's repeating the same message over and over in some alien language.
But that's not possible. When this star went nova...
This planet is fairly remote, about the same distance from the white dwarf star as Pluto is from Earth's sun. Must have escaped the worst of the explosion.
My God, what is that?
I've had crew working inside that vault for the past 2 hours, pumping in an atmosphere, cataloging artifacts. You may be surprised at what they've turned up.
거대한 건축물 아래에서 발견된 것들을 살펴보는데요.
Paintings, hundreds of them, thousands even. Sculptures and books, recordings, all sunk so deep in the bedrock, not even the Nova could touch them. Beautiful, isn't it?
According to these star maps, all this was built by the inhabitants of one of the other planets. And everything they wanted to preserve, their art, their literature, they must have brought here, hoping it would escape the flames.
They were human.
Yes, yes.
Do you think they escaped?
The nearest star system is almost 100 light years away. There was no hope.
We're finding data files that seem to contain the entire history of their people. They've been at peace for nearly 1,000 years.
God have mercy on their souls.
God's mercy, allowing a people of such beauty, such intelligence to die?
There are 100 suns explode in this galaxy every year. God can't be held accountable for every random occurrence in the universe.
I hear you talking random.
Father Costigan, our geological team has completed its carbon dating. Tell us exactly when the sun went nova.
Of course.
Captain, what is that?
Oh, this is some kind of music cube.
멸망한 종족이 남긴 유물을 챙겨 다시 우주선으로 돌아왔는데요.
Father, there's something I wanted to show you.
There was something I didn't tell the captain. About when this sun went nova.
You said it exploded in Earth year 3120 BC.
For the light from the explosion to reach the Earth, its light shining more brightly than any other object in the night sky. Computations further indicate that 31 degrees, 42 minutes, north latitude, 35 degrees, 12 minutes, east longitude, in a small town in the Judean hills south of Jerusalem. And lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, where the young child was. Oh God, there were so many stars you might have used. What was the need to give these people to the fire? That the symbol of their passing might light up the skies over Bethlehem.
Are you sure of this, Matthew?
To the last decim.
It's a poem. One of the last things that was transported to the vault. Mourn not for us, for we have known the light, have lived in peace and loved. Grieve but for those who go alone, unwise, die in darkness, never see the sun. Whatever destiny was theirs, Father, they fulfilled it. But their time had come, and in their passing, they passed their light on to another world. Whether it is God's will or pure random chance, a balance was struck. Perhaps we fulfilled whatever destiny is ours to fulfill. perhaps we too will light the way for another world.
Perhaps you're right, my friend.
The survey ship Magellan, bearing with it the last legacy of a long dead people, a legacy to be kept and cherished, and in time bequeathed to a world still unborn, of the Twilight Zone.
영상 제작에 큰 힘이 되는 구독, 좋아요, 댓글 부탁드릴게요.